think we should be getting audio. You know, I should probably double check that. Where's the thing? There's already 2 viewers. Goodness. All right, those 2 viewers out there, let me know that audio is coming through okay. You shouldn't be able to see anything. You know that. We're just going live because we feel like it. What?
So my tips comment doesn't show up in my Facebook.
Interesting. Oh, you might have to. Well, I don't know why that would be. Interesting. Can't post to some donation locations. Click there to learn more. Hey, Michael Serena. Is it Serena? Serena. I don't even know. Well, Tim, I don't want you to see me yet. We're not doing anything that's fantabulous and seeable. This is the part where before we actually put our costumes on, we're naked. We're actually not even wearing skin right now. We're just flowing free entities of energy. It's kind of nuts, actually.
Hey, Amy McKay.
I think it's Mackay.
Okay. I have some family who is McKay, but
Really?
I know there are also Mackays.
Well, I'm going to use my capo today, so. Why is Goldenrod Droids coming in here? Okay, I don't even know. Yeah, so I'm interested, Amy, whether you're a Mackay or a McKay. My first base was named Mackay, spelled that way, just so you know. Just kind of fun thing. Well, I don't know which one's the Scottish pronunciation. I guess it's 7:30. I guess it's time to drop this thing. Wait, hold on. Let us regain our skins and no longer be free-floating energy beings. That's what that noise is.
Hello.
I amuse me, and that's the important part.
So good evening, everybody. You may be like, what the heck? It's Thursday. They usually webcast on Wednesday. They were doing a thing tonight, but it was canceled because of snow. And how does a virtual gig get canceled because of snow? It's a long story.
We'll probably tell it because we're quite verbose when we're doing this stuff. The most important thing that you need to know right now is that we are delaying going and watching all of the Muppet shows on Disney Plus yet because we want to be here with you. But to make up for that, the camera is directly behind my genuine 1979 Muppet Show poster. So y'all my Muppets.
And just a heads up to those of you watching on Facebook, we're trying something different with our outputs. So like my profile is streaming it and Rob's profile is streaming it and the Illy Amy page. And the comments may not all be in the same place depending on where you're watching, but just have fun wherever we have no plan. We have no plan.
We really just needed to play tonight. And I was really disappointed not to be playing with our with the band tonight. How do you get snowed out for a virtual gig? Well, the ice comes down out of the sky and says, "Your car shall be here forever." And
we have to drive like 45 minutes to get to the special studio where
the special studio is on a hill.
Yeah.
And Heather has to drive another 20 minutes past that. Yeah, basically.
So reschedule for this coming Wednesday.
True.
End of that story.
That's a good end to that story.
Yeah.
So there's still time to get tickets for next Wednesday if you like, and that'll be that'll be with Heather, and that'll be with Rowan Corbett, and he'll do his Wackada things. For those of you who don't know about the Wackada, maybe you ought to come in just to find out about that. It's just $10, and so many of you have been tipping more than that anyway. So it's not that big of a deal. He says pretendingly, and if you don't have $10, let me know, and we'll figure something out. Okay. We'll trade a favor. Wink, wink. Pay no attention, wife. Yeah, yeah. It's a sweet, sweet moment. The sun rises, lingering, keep finding a way to stall this day. Yeah, yeah. It's a sweet, sweet movement. The birds are straining their sounds to lend some charm to charm the city's clouds. The hours out, the lines are down, the words are out. It's gonna be a long, slow day anyhow. Yes, Panda, favors. It's been a long time since I've seen your name in the thing. I bet you have something to do on Wednesday nights, and that's why we haven't seen you, and I miss you intensely. So favors. Yes, favors.
D&D, I think.
Yeah, yeah. It's a sweet, sweet moment. The sun's bright and lingering. Keep finding a way to stall this day. Yeah, yeah. It's a sweet, sweet movement. I love the curve and the sway. The birds are unnerved and all have escaped. Hours out. The lines are down. The roads are out. It's gonna be a long, slow day anyhow. Favors. The calendar tells the day and the date, and this old sailor knows just why you gotta wait one more day. Let's stay and wait out this day and date. Keep the world outside. Fridays just gotta wait till. Cutting off leaves can silence the screams of your feet if you hit the floor running deer. The world's still spinning, so we're not headed out. Nobody needs us on a day like this. I insist I can sweeten the deal with my hand on your wrist. My mouth right here, whole day gone, but I don't get a care. But I only get better when we see right here. Power's out, the lines are down, the roads are out, but the heat is on, the coffee's drunk. The calls are made, it's gonna be a long, slow day anyway. But if the power's back, we'll keep those lights turned down. The roads could still be out. It's gonna be a long, slow night anyhow. Distracted. Ross wants me to turn up the cello.
Like I said, no plan. You know, we may play totally different chords than are appropriate for the song.
No, hey, baby, what up? No, actually, what legitimately got me distracted right at the end of that song is the song is, of course, about, making sweet, sweet love with one significant other during an ice storm, during a snowstorm. And I lost my concentration at the end there because I started thinking about Texas. And about how, there's only so much warmth you can generate that way before chafing.
Yes. So Sarah in California, who knows? You could get snowed in too. It's happening to Texas. Yes, we are turning up the cello for those of you having trouble hearing
All right.
the cello.
Turn it up, my love. Oh, yeah, there's like nothing coming through there. How about we give you some gain?
I'm also trying something different. I'm playing through my amp that I like that has... Ooh, that's a lot in the room. Don't need that much in the room.
Try that, my love. Try that.
Well, audience will have to let us know.
Okay, Ross is
if that's
thanking
better.
us.
Okay.
Whether he's just thanking
it's
me
good.
to be polite or not, I'm not sure. I'm just not even sure.
Yeah, trying different stuff today because we can. I didn't even change out of my pajama pants because
Is your mom tuned in? Can
No,
you tell?
I don't think so.
Cool. The pajama pants that Kristen's mom got her for Christmas, like last year, I guess, are so hot. Oh my god.
Thanks, Mom.
But that's neither here nor there. Neither here.
So yeah, and we just, we felt like playing, and a lot of you have been reaching out to us directly and saying, thank you for doing these weekly streams. It's keeping me sane in times that are insane, and it's a grounding thing. So that's awesome to hear. That's why we do it, and it is good to hear that that helps you in whatever way it can. So thank you for listening. We'll play a few songs. I don't know what they're going to be.
Oh, there's your mom.
Now my mom's tuned in. Hi, Mom. Yes, I generally wear PJ pants all day, unless I have to go out.
Reason not to. Sane, they're all insane. Fireman's blind, the conductor is lame. A Cincinnati jacket and a saddler dame, hanging out the window with a bottle full of rain. Clap hands, clap hands, clap hands, clap hands. I said, roar, roar, the thunder and the roar. Son of a bitch ain't coming back here no more. Moon in the window and a bird on the pole. We can always find a million and a shovel of coal. Clap hands, clap hands, clap hands, clap hands. I said steam, steam, 100 bed dreams. Going up to Harlem with a pistol in his jeans. A $50 bill inside a paladin's hat. And nobody's sure where Mr. Knickerbocker's at. Son of a bitch ain't coming back here no more. Moon in the window and a bird on the pole. Always find a millionaire to shovel all the coal. Clap hands, clap hands, clap hands, clap hands. I said steam, steam, 100 bad dreams. Going up to Harlem with a pistol in my jeans. A $50 bill inside a paladin's hat. And nobody's sure where Mr. Knickerbocker's at. Baltimore running out of time. Salvation Army seemed to wind up in the hole. They all went to heaven in a little rowboat. Clap hands, 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 clap hands.
Yay.
I went off script. There was no script. So it's possible to go off script.
Yes, that was a Tom Waits cover. Valeria recognized that. Yes, we did have to scale back tonight, but it's good to play with my husband sometimes.
Oh,
and
you still like me?
yeah,
After all this time?
yeah.
I was thinking about that earlier, about how one of the big casualties, I think, of COVID beyond half a million Americans, is relationships. And those of you who have been COVIDed in with people, like, I hope that you're being kind to each other.
We spend a lot of time together anyway, so we're kind of used to it. A lot of times it's trapped in a car going across the country, so.
Hey, Laura Barron. Laura Barron's going to have a CD released, I think, the last Sunday of February. I might be making it up. Throw it in the comments if I've got the wrong date, but she's going to do a couple of live songs and some videos and things like that. LauraBarronMusic.com. Just before our long lost, you said, well, I'm as constant as a northern star, constantly in the darkness. Where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster, in the blue TV screen light, I drew a map of Canada. With your face sketched on it twice. Do it in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter, taste so sweet, and I could drink a case of you. I'd still be on my feet. I'd still be on my. I'd still be on my feet. And so I'm a lonely painter. I live in a box of paints. And I'm frightened by the devils. And I'm drawn to the ones that ain't afraid now. I remember a time you told me, well, lovers touching souls, well, surely you touched mine, 'cause part of you pours out of me. These lines from time to time. Do you in my blood like holy wine? You taste so bitter, bitter and sweet, and I can drink a case of you. Oh, darling, I would still be on my feet. I'd still be on my. I'd still be on my feet. Met a woman, she had a mouth like yours. She knew your face. She knew your devil, she knew your dreams, and she said, well, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. Do your in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter, bitter and sweet. I could drink a case of you, oh darling. I would still be on my feet. I'd still be on my feet. I'd still be on my feet. I'd still be on my feet.
Rob sitting down playing is funny in a swivelly chair.
Am I swivelly?
No, this is different.
Tim, yeah, we totally still have CDs. They're available on iliami.com.
Yes, iliami.com will direct you on purchasing online. We'll be happy to pop them in the mail to you. We have a mailbox on the corner. We just stick postage on them and bloop. We have exactly one more cookbook left, band cookbook, if anybody.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Huh. Wow. That's
We will probably reprint them at some point, but probably not until we're like gigging live again and sell merch at shows. But yeah, one cookbook, you can snag it.
Now, the most recent album, the double CD set from my birthday, from just exactly a year ago, is not available in physical form, although you might be able to convince us. No, probably not. I don't know. That's a whole lot of... I don't even know that my CD burner works anymore, so unfortunately that one's not available as a physical disc, but everything else is. If you guys do have requests out there, we are playing mostly just because we were really looking forward to having a show tonight, and that got snowed out because somehow we can still get gigs snowed out. It's the Iliami way. It's like if something can go wrong. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. So if you have a request, put it down there. We may or may not play it. It's okay. I mean, I've got a music stand in front of me. I got options, right?
What am I playing on this?
I can't open my eyes today. All the scars are fresh and the memory won't go away. I can't quite manage a civil tongue in my head. I guess I best stay in bed yesterday. It's not like you're ever around. Not like we even share the same coast now. It's not like I've even got reason to bring it up. But you do stick in my head anyway. I don't recall just when you gave up. I know when I threw in the towel. I don't know when you finally gave in, but I remember that I was fucking tired. I always knew I was second place, a forlorn example of all you'd escape from. You always knew you had someplace you could come. I let you use up my time anyway. Wonder, do you even remember? It all seemed so far away. Swing sets and heartstrings and words that were meaningless. I bet you just say we were just kids anyway. And I don't recall just when you gave up, but I know when I threw in the towel. And I don't know when you finally gave in, but I remember that I was fucking tired. I don't care who he was. I don't even care who he is. I do hope he treats you as good as I should have, and I hope that he never gets tired. I can't open my eyes today. My life is pretty good, but I can't face it anyway. I wish I could call you and tell you the news. You wouldn't remember me anyway.
Thank you. That is a not often played song off of our album Cicada called Looking Back. Partially because when we play family-friendly venues, it's got a bad word in it. But we can do what we want on the internet. Bum, bum, bum. We have a couple requests for the mark. I think we can manage that.
I remember when we last played that.
Ooh, greetings from Israel. Awesome. We've got a crew on Twitch that's in the UK and tunes into us late where we're going multinational.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm feeling really chill, in as much as I ever get chill, I guess. So this song matches for that. Are you going to New York with your guitar? Or are you going off alone? And are you meeting someone? Will you think of me when you get there? Do you think of me at all these days? This train will take you farther than I dare go. Just outside my head. 600 miles up there, it's a long drive by anyone's standards, and I cannot guarantee too many visits, and I cannot guarantee too many letters. This station has 1,000 tracks, and we are separate paths now. I know that I am hard to love. I know that I ask for far too much. Get what we ask for sometimes, and sometimes we miss the mark. We miss the mark. Now I travel all over with my guitar, but I remain just a bit alone. Sometimes I meet someone I think of no one some days, but sometimes someone's just enough to sweetly fill my time. Sometimes even a dream's not enough. Sometimes even a dream is too late. I miss the mark. I miss the mark.
Hey, Will. I think we have to do that if you're tuning in. Aww. So for those of you who don't know Will Schaff, he was...
He's the real I Love You and I Miss You.
Yeah, going way back to Iliami history when it was an art project at university... Excuse me.
What are you even saying? You're just making stuff up.
At Maryland Institute College of Art in the late 90s. You're better at explaining it, but I think he's looking for the lyrics. So yeah, Will, and we've had Sunny tune into some of these as well, who
Can you play
was also
some
part of that.
Bach shit or something? I know the lyrics are floating around somewhere, but they're like in a book.
Okay.
They're like in a book.
I'll play some more Tom Waits.
Oh, great.
Rob's gonna go look for something.
Oh man, we had all those books like sitting out somewhere. I know.
All right. Well, I'll try a thing, I guess.
Yes.
I'll try a thing. Let's see.
It's not over there. I'm so screwed. He's gonna send me phone spiders.
In the meantime. Sun come up, it was blue and gold. Sun come up, it was blue and gold. Sun come up, it was blue and gold. Ever since I put your picture in a frame, I'll come calling in my Sunday best. I'll come calling in my Sunday best. I'll come calling in my Sunday best. Ever since I put your picture in a frame, I'm gonna love you till the wheels come off. Oh, yeah. I love you, baby, and I always will. I love you, baby, and I always will. I love you, baby, and I always will. Ever since I put your picture in a frame. I love you, baby, and I always will. Ever since I put your picture in a frame. Ever since I put your picture in a frame. Ever since I put your picture in a frame. Rob is striking out on the thing. That's the only solo thing I have. So you're gonna have to come back and play your stream.
Do you have any idea where my songbooks are?
No, we moved stuff around. They're probably. So anyway, if you're just tuning in, we are doing a substitute stream for our show that was supposed to be tonight, which is rescheduled for Wednesday at sort of our usual streaming time. It starts at 7:30. It is a special ticketed show with Institute of Musical Traditions. You can go to imtfolk.org, We are going to do new songs. We have a band version of Heather's new song, My Kind of Quarantiner, which you may have seen the video, amazing video floating around. We have all turned into the Andrews Sisters, we hope. And we're going to play a brand new Rowan song that probably nobody has heard, and some other stuff. It's going to be good. Yeah. Yes, Rob has failed us. This is what happens when you don't have a plan. Oh, yeah. Oh, seriously?
Blood stains denim, we slipped up on the slide. Still seemed so innocent those days. The stain now marks where the swings used to stand, where a man once stood. There stands a stain where the swings once stood a man. There was a man. Can draw chalk on sand, the stain is all there is, but no one tells you what it is. No one tells you who he was, they only tell you what he is, where his stone stands and his body lies. I remember my first gunshot, a 12-gauge long drawn out sawn off through burning brown bags to keep us warm. 38 slug in the wall where we bought our lunch. It fit my finger quite well. I remember the 3 gunshots, only one ever hit this wall. And I won't say who died in the hall. Kill slowly, kill oh so slowly. You eliminate want, you eliminate need. Kill softly, kill oh so softly. You suffocate him, you suffocate God. Under the summer, all upon the sun, the wrath of the moon had struck him down. He had his teeth in 3 feet of steel. She had an ounce of lead and just a pound of steel. She shot him right between the eyes. He was DOA, he was DOA, he was DOA. He was DOA. Maybe a death wish, he strangled the dogs of hell after all. I can't imagine what was on his mind. You go to the swing, you find no stain. Where the swing stood, you see no man. You can't imagine why he took a stand. A knife in my thigh, it was 4 inches in my thigh. But I still run, I still run. And I can catch the stars as they fade from view. I can catch these stars remembering you. Catch these stars remembering you.
Well, hopefully that wasn't the worst idea in the world. I've actually played Playground a couple times recently, but I always read it out of the book because for whatever reason the words just don't stay in my head. There's quite a story behind that song that I'm not going to tell. Baltimore time is real? No, it's not. It was never real. A surreal thing.
It's just a dream.
It's just a weird dream. Yeah. I Love You and I Miss You was this spectacular thing. I was very proud to be invited to be part of it. Me and Will Schaff and Karen Wagner and Sonny Rowley. And, when I went my separate ways after college, I figured I was 1/4 the band. I keep 1/4 the letters. Iliami stands for I Love You and I Miss You. Iliami is not I Love You and I Miss You. Two weirdly different entities with slightly different feels to them. And the beauty of I Love You and I Miss You on our double cassette set is not something I'll ever recapture on my own. Fortunately, I have this wonderful team of humans that I work with now, Iliami, and I can't believe it's been 20 years. My grandfather told me about his boat. He might have said ship, I don't really know. He said he ran up to the front as the planes roared in. He might have said back, it was a long time ago. My grandmother told me about running away. She might have said towards, I don't really know. But the planes roared in and the planes roared on. They only dropped paper, but she never came home. Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? It was non-stop at supper, she never shut up. Like if she left space, she'd remember the town where she grew up too fast and left even faster in the dead of the night, never making a sound. Lips pressed tight, hands pressed tighter, the thrum of a bomber, the buzz of a fighter, stumbling with nothing. They carried my uncle and it wasn't really fair, but it sure was something. Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Since I never bent, I'll never bend unless I do. And since I never broke, I'll never break unless I do. And since I never lied, you know I will always be true. And I will never die until I do. Dinner was tense on the 4th of July. I've learned what it means when my dad looks away and my grandfather flinched. And the rocket's red glare like there was something in the air I just couldn't smell. We slowly went deaf, we slowly went blind at their grandparents' house with their overstocked shelves. We tossed out his story, we tossed out his crimes. We threw it all out like it didn't mean something. Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? If you spend your life running, you've got only yourself. Thanks, Will.
Thank you.
Asparagus. You probably can't. Let's see here. Man, you guys are being cruel, but I love it. I love it. I like a couple beatings.
So that last one was a new one called Everything I Remember from the War, about the war. We're not even sure what it's called yet. It's finding its way.
A lot, yeah. So recently, Heather and I have been doing these, we've been trying to do the first Wednesday of the month always being these candlelight shows. And those candlelight shows have been a lot of old stuff that we have to read out of books, which is definitely a clue as to where my book is that has Playground in it. But it's definitely also the reason that I have this song in my head at all. Mouse King, he surrendered with dawn's early morning light. His forces were surrounded, he'd been hounded. He had been hounded through the night. Just bunnies dropped their armor, I think I must have dropped my spear around here somewhere. The Mouse King retreated, the force was beaten. I couldn't see the kitchen through my tears. March into a manna, froze those tears upon my face. I saw the fate before us, imprisoned and hard. My little heart began to race. But I saw his eyes were flashing, and no, I never quite gave up all my hope. They bound him with chains, links made just for him. They tied him up, whiskers low. Clock sprang in gears. They make his whiskers and his ears, but his brains and his heart are of flesh and blood. Like a city, he is red sun and steel. In his eyes there is a madness, in his brain there is a wheel, on his inside spinning madly. If it skipped, he'd fly apart. Stopped, we'd all fly apart. I used to have nightmares about a big ass wind-up wooden mouse king, and he was the savior of Baltimore City, and this was this very long sort of narrative dream, and there's actually a cycle of 3 songs and maybe even a 4th song that could come together, but this is the only one that there's any chance anyone's going to hear anytime soon, because it was the one that I actually wrote down. The others are actually sort of just half-remembered dreams, and maybe they're on a tape somewhere, but I don't even know. It's kind of cool because actually this entire radio show that was on there from the WGAY, the big gay radio show, the pirate radio station out of College Park, was played back in its entirely by one of the local pirate radio stations, and that's kind of cool. It's just kind of flattering, and it's just an amazing thing. I'll stabilize the chords in a sec. It'll be fine, dear. Crap. I got it. They caged him, thought him beaten, taking friends and family, mouse, oil and cheese. They don't know he just needs winding. That way they cannot take away anything. The wooden mouse king, he surrendered with dawn's early morning light. He's twitching in his cage all day, gathering strength. He will escape into the night. Know that I'll be waiting. He'll need his whipping boy again. You said, you know, I'll fly you apart, my friend. I said, damn you, then fly me apart then. Damn you, then fly me apart. You said, you know, I'll fly you apart, my friend. I said, damn you, then fly me apart then. Damn you, then fly me apart. Was that Gwen? Was that
Sarah?
Sarah, thank you for requesting that. I'm gonna go to a song that we that we know a lot better, but that's sort of similar. I think I've always had a weird complex with the idea of, like, I think specifically artistic friends. Dreaming of being that artistic friend that just that leads people down probably horrible paths, whether it's an alleyway in Baltimore in your 1981 Volkswagen Vanagon, or it's a lifestyle. I'm amazed that Heather Aubrey Lloyd has stuck with me for years. Those of you who are confused, no, this is Kristen Jones. This is my wife, Heather Aubrey Lloyd, though. We made this big life change in September 2nd, 2003, where we moved into our car. We traveled around the world for 5 years, and we learned a lot. This song is ostensibly about Dune, Arrakis desert planet. But it's definitely a song about having terrible purpose, being led awry for your whole life, in a good way. Headed for the rocks again, silent all the way. Oh, to go my mother's way, screaming all the while. By now I know I'll take anything, any given chance. My fear is I'll take everything, leave no one left standing. But oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me. I will come for you, just as you'll come for me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, your crown will kill me. I'm headed for the rocks again, belittled all the way. Oh, to go my cousin's way, kill after kill after kill. But I keep my teeth unto myself, I keep my weapons clean. So you throw me into the sands for this, and run my children to the ground. Oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me. And I will come for you, just as you'll come for me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, your crown will kill me. Damn what I won't do. Damn what I won't say to you. And I won't tell you how it ends or who abandons you. Just damn what they will do to you.
drag you to the killing fields. I place you on the line. I dig your hole myself, my friend, just like I've always done. And when my war is through with you, had its way as I shed my tears for the way it died, and wash my hands of you. Oh, my love, my life, you have what is left of me, and I will come with you after the dawn with me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, to heaven hold me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, to heaven hold me. My Sahaya, Sahaya.
Good night, Will.
Good night, Will. Good to have you in the house.
I will never call you Willie. That's just not even gonna happen.
Willie and
You're not
Robbie?
meant to. Willie and Robbie? Oh, that's a terrible idea. It sounds, oh my goodness.
Willie and Robbie and Sonny.
Ha! I actually did play Warm One during one of our,
Did you? Yeah.
Oh man, Ron
hey,
McFarlane. Nice to have you tuned in. It's just uber flattering to me that like the people who inspire me to play, you know, whether it's Ron or Will, who frankly was the formative, you know, he's why I play.
But Ron, were you playing along with that in A flat minor? So for those of you who don't know, we did a collaborative show with Ron's band Earhart, like a year and a half ago now. Ron plays lute with many, many strings, and those strings are very time-consuming to retune to the key of A flat minor, so we moved it up to A minor for that performance. But, Roland Barnes, wow! Hey, Roland, from the Panmasters days. Good to have you in the house. And they're like two floors up. So here's another one that we rarely play.
Took my father's eyes, left me brown and colorblind, twisting in the wind like I'd never been. It took my father's eyes down to Georgetown on the water. Fog rolls in off the river. The winter's dying, the winter's death. Drowned by kids and epithets. But they took my father's eyes and left us in the red, left us waiting for a sign, left us waiting on the dead. Price, you're in MRIs. You're not good enough to live here. And they took my father's eyes, left me blue and colorblind, twisting in the wind like he'd never been. Yeah, they took my father's eyes, and now they say it is just history. Water underneath the bridge. But you and I, we've got this history. They have
have my father's eyes. Georgetown, they make promises. Down in Georgetown, they tell lies. Down in Georgetown, they said they'd save my father's life, but they didn't meet my mother's eyes. Didn't meet my mother's eyes. They wouldn't meet my mother's eyes. They couldn't meet my mother's eyes. They couldn't meet my mother's eyes.
Thank you, Sarah. That's the opening track on our CD Cicada.
From 2017.
Yeah.
Seems like so long ago.
I know. We have some requests for Natural 20. Ooh, yeah.
What's that?
We're going to have to bring Dave Benham in one of these days. He was playing along with his
is he out
PVC
there?
overtone flute. Yeah. Yeah. We'll be in touch, Dave.
I should have sent him a link.
So yeah, we should do that. Then I think we should do Natural 20.
Are you like afraid to spoil the surprise?
There's requests for it. So we're going to do one that we spent some time recording yesterday, mostly for we were guinea pigs for a recording engineering class, but we may get something useful out of it, at least as a sort of a scratch for using in the future.
Just tune that 'cause it's being obnoxious. So if you think we're being a little sedate or low key, it's true, we are. I'm sitting down. It's crazy talk. I only sit down for my open mics. Wait, no, and several other open mic things too. It's hard for me to play sitting down, but it's good for me every once in a while just to like control myself.
Rob discovered yesterday when we were in the studio that he's been using his pedal board and his current setup with no shoes on, and tried to go play it with shoes on. And
I haven't built it in a way that you can access it without using my toes, so I gotta like rebuild this with the foam.
Thank you, Amy.
Man, capos. Doom scrolling is the best new word for the feelings, beating words into swords beyond F words and meaning. It's demeaning. All this talk of babies and God who faked it in the manger, who saved who was robbed. Feeding the temples and starving our minds, keeping us separate and angry and whining. Ignoring the truth, it's the American way. Trying to live through the end of the day. I don't hate you, I just hurt. Convenience store shopping, all my wallet can stomach, and for years all my peers moved on with their lives. Get a house, get a spouse in no particular order. Scream, get divorced, get old and get bitter. I always thought that a chorus was cheating. Just say it again, again, again. Say half what I said, it couldn't bear repeating. Just shut up and move on, move out and quit breeding. I don't hate you, I just hurt. I don't hate you, I just hurt.
us win. And on days like this, I won't even mind. I don't hate you, we're just two of a kind. Spinning around with the infinite sky, a dangerous flight from a dangerous guy. You've made your point. Your anger keeps winning, but violent ends come from violent living. And I don't think this one is wrapping up happy. I'm writing it quick, I'm keeping it true. I try to write my songs with positive endings, but I'm singing this one more for me than for you. I don't hate you, I just hurt. 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 Terrible sense of the safety without. Pull the strap tighter so no one gets out. And on days like this, I know it can't work. I don't hate you, but everything hurts.
Thank you. So it's a song called Everything Hurts. Thank you to those of you who are using the tipping links up here. We are just mostly playing because we want to, but we are happily accepting of any donations. And or you
It was going to
can,
be a paying gig.
yeah, you can go over to imtfolk.org. I'm going to put that in the comments and purchase a ticket to next Wednesday's stream. Normally our Wednesday streams are free for the observing on Facebook, YouTube, etc. But this is a special ticketed show. It's going to be worth your pre-investment. So yeah, next Wednesday. I'll put that in the comments.
Yeah, so for all of these things, for almost a year now, I'm pressing these buttons and I'm making the camera go and I'm doing this thing and I'm hoping that it all works. And it's supposed to be tonight, but next week, Wednesday, Charlie Pilzer will be pressing the buttons. And the guy's got Grammys to point to say I'm pressing the right buttons, and I'm really excited about that because, damn it, what?
Do you remember Tristic?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. We got yesterday. One of the students made a new comparison, a band I had not heard of called the Taxpayers, and I checked them out on Bandcamp. Very wide in style. Some of it's very punk. Some of it's more folk. Some of it's other stuff, sort of like our jumping around. More brass than we have. E-flat minor is good for me.
know I scare you. I'm leaving stains and traces all down your side. I sketch spirals as you sleep. I start on the rib and work my way in. At my request, they may run and smudge. I've always left mud most everywhere that I have touched. I place my hand to your skin, rub it in, and start all over again. I know I scare you. I'm leaving stains and traces all on the inside. I sketch sparkles in my head. Work my way back out again. I collapse in quarters. I squeeze all the blood that I have bled. I place this in your hands, rub it in, start all over again. I am feeling like my fears are colors feeding into you. Into you. Whoa, into you. These are creatures, they are slow-limbed and weaving, they are mistaking up. They open up our chests like wings, let them breathe and lead them to light again. These are kisses, wishes, and spent eyelashes, they are. Speeding to our heart's defense, they are weeds. They are slow-limbed and weaving, they are mistaking us for angels. Iridescent, but that's been done and done again. I could have said incandescent, but you know the one that I burned and burned again. I could have whispered such sweet words, but you know they've been said and said again. So I sketch these spirals as you sleep for your eyes when you wake again. And I am feeling like my tears are colors bleeding into you, into you, into you, into you. Anything in your head you want to play?
Well, we should do natural 20 at some point. We don't have to do it.
Let's do it now.
Okay. We're going to bring it up. Be a little more chipper in a major key.
Yeah, that was way before Kristen's time. Tristic. Back at Iota.
25 years ago, I was playing in steel drum bands with Roland Barnes, if he's still out there. That was good times, too.
It's nice to see so many of you sticking around still.
Yeah.
Means we're not crazy to play.
Play a couple more. Stop it. So Rob's been getting a lot of new pedals. He would like to demonstrate them all for you.
My woman, she likes to tug on my beard. She says it helps keep a handle on me. And I can see that as long as she's gentle, I'm a delicate thing. I only like the rough and tumble when it's time to come and level up the occasion. So I'd say that when I need some direction, my woman, she can come here and tug on my beard. I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? And my friends say, oh, say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, when I kiss the dice, and I rolled a natural 20. My woman, she likes to drive. My woman, she likes the sci-fi. My woman drove on 695 and down 29 to see Star Wars 8 or 9 times. But my woman, she's got her rage. She's got opinions on lanes and Ray and Porgs. We blasted past soccer moms and swerving husbands, and we were screaming, that's not how the Force works. I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? My friends say, oh, say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, with knife, I kissed the dice, and I rolled a natural 20. She's independent, kind of worried about singing this woman when she finally hears it, that she's either gonna love it or she's gonna hate it, and if she hates it, no one else will ever hear this. Maybe if I gave her a solo. Sorry about that. Not one with those pits parts that she hates, one with her bow. Oh. So by way of preemptive apology for accepted song forms with possessive terminologies, here we go with Kristen Jones on the cello. My woman, she just likes board games. No RPGs, no PC games, no TV sports, no psychodrama. Well, Scrabble, yes, paranoia, no. She don't even care about Pokemon Go. She just don't play those games. I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? My friends, they all say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, when I thought here's the dice, now roll a natural 20. I rolled a natural 20.
Thank you, guys. Hee hee. Yes, we have Star Wars fans among us. Hee hee. So we're keeping my friend Karen in Florida company at work, where she is
I was scanning.
a
What was
labor
that?
and
She's
delivery
stealing
nurse.
babies? Oh.
But when she is on desk duty, she has to make sure no babies get smuggled out. That's probably
What the hell? What the hell's going on down there?
We-
She's down in Florida, right?
yeah.
Yeah, stealing babies and stuff like that. I mean, geez, oh flip. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, if nothing else, during the midst of a pandemic, now's not the time to steal other people's children. There's one thing less that they really ought to have to worry about. Just leave that alone, unless they are, of course, the Arizona family, in which case, maybe they just have too many on their hands, and that's understandable. But word man with a word mind, ain't nothing in front of me and nothing behind. There was a woman in my lap, she's drinking champagne. Got white skin and assassin's eyes, I'm looking up into the sapphire skies. I'm well dressed waiting on the last train. Standing on the gallows with my head in the noose. I know all hell's gonna break loose. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked in tight, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. Ain't doing me no good. I'm in the wrong town. I should have been in Hollywood. Just for a second there I thought I saw something move. Gonna take dancing lessons to the jitterbug rag. Ain't no shortcut, man. I'm gonna dress and drag. Only a fool thinks I got something to prove. A lot of water to the bridge, a lot of other shit too. Well, don't get up, gentlemen, I'm only passing through. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked inside, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. The world's set to explode. I'm trying to get as far away from myself as I can. Some things are too hard to touch. Well, human mind can only stand so much. You can't win with a losing hand. feel like falling in love with the first woman I meet. Put her in a wheelbarrow and take her on down the street. Well, people are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked inside, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. Just don't show it, you can hurt someone and never even know it. The next 60 seconds are gonna be an eternity. I'm gonna get low down, gonna get high. All the truth in the world is just one big lie. I'm in love with a woman who don't even appreciate me. Mr. Jinx and Miss Lucy, they jumped in the lake. Here to make that same mistake. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked in tight, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked inside, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed.
Did you lose your capo, dear?
Was that at all? That was okay. That was what was going on. I was like, huh, this is exciting and new for some reason. Yeah, I guess that's normally. Do we normally do that here?
It's the blues,
Word
you
man
know.
with a word mind, ain't nothing in front of me and nothing behind. Just woman in my lap. She's drinking champagne.
Next time. Dylan with beatbox.
Like that?
All right, Rob Brain, where are we going? Woo!
I like it.
All right, I just have to follow up from the before story that
It's not actually babies being stolen? What's going on?
no, Karen has to hit people's bags before they leave and listen for babies crying.
Oh my God, you know, I think people have shitty jobs sometimes, and somebody comes along and just takes the cake. Good
I
Lord,
think
that's just
she's
terrible.
pulling our
I don't
legs.
think that's true at all. No. I mean, she's the woman who let us watch He-Man at her place, right?
True,
Yeah.
with her children.
Oh God, that was
It's a children's movie. Sure.
not a children's movie.
We miss you, Karen.
Florida.
There's going to be a new Masters of the Universe movie, I just found out, scored by my favorite composer, Bear McCreary, and produced by Kevin Smith. An anime. It's going to be an anime series on Netflix.
I don't want to know about Karen's real job. I don't want to know anything more about that. What she does, it's nightmarish.
Okay, we'll talk.
Nightmarish. Yeah. I'm worried about her. I'm worried about Florida.
Aren't we all?
We really are. Try the green one, it's been guaranteed to lay your head the way you want it to. I know you're tired of fighting this fight. Well, we'll set it down now that it's sleep. So good to see in shades of gray again. I've never seen the reds that you've seen. You rub this into me most every day. I'm as crimson just the same. it stays inside your head. It keeps you warm inside like alcohol. Yeah, I never understood that one all too well. It's just another pill for the common man. There's nothing there to dull down the pain I feel for 3 long days at least. That's enough time for your sign of resurrection. Whoever comes to fill your next prescription, they're gonna be a brand new man. You know I step in front of trains just to feel the pain of gravel as I step back at rain. These new bullet trains, they got what I got in my mind. 2-inch speed to get away. Again, I heft my axes for the world again. I'm armed and armored, flannel-toothed and guarded. I set my blade to earth 6 long years ago, and today it's a sin I know to penetrate, and I never stop to get his name. Well, there's enough in there to dull down the noise I fear, keep me from thinking of his face. It ain't enough to get me through those rough spots, but I'm gonna take every pill that I can take. I'm thinking to Jersey walls, they got no sense of humor after all, playing games of guardrails in the night. I can't think straight, so I'm just gonna drive so straight, keep my eyes closed to the wall. One thing left, you know it's guaranteed again, to let your blood rest in its tubes. Mixed right with your chemistry, it closes the mind's third eye, you'll see, dries the juices from your head. Same with the mind's eye, it's got its price to pay. Closing it has a cost again. If that's not a cost that you think you can meet just quite yet, well, we'll meet again this time next week. You know I step in front of trains just to feel the pain of gravel as I step back at range. These new bullet trains, they got what I got in my mind. Too much speed to get away. I'm thinking to Jersey walls, they got no sense of humor out there. I'm thinking to guardrails in the night. Think straight, so I'm just gonna drive so straight, keep my eyes close to the wall. What's on my socks, hey? What is on my socks? Well, let's see here. Can I get this on the camera? I don't think that's going to work out too well. Oh, it's upside down. All that shit. So what that is, upside down, of course, is a cow being beamed into a flying saucer. Okay, so I hope you can make that out.
And on the other foot,
this is a couple of aliens and people being beamed into a saucer, and the words, I want to go. I want to go.
so 2 different socks, but themed.
So, yeah, exactly. Because I never wore match socks. I haven't worn match socks since 1989. And so if you guys have any other alien abduction socks, you know, that would go with theme. Other themes I've got are cephalopods. Of course, I have a bunch of Star Wars socks. I'm trying to think of, like, what other socks would be useful if you were thinking, you know what? I really wish I could go to iliami.com and go to... Is it don't? What is on our website right now? There's something on our website that's useful in this context. Totally. Hold on. Under support, actually, if you click support, it not only leads you to all our tipping links, but it also goes to an Amazon wish list. And if you're thinking to yourself,
Can I put stuff in there?
Yeah, totally, you should. Because, like, you know, on the one hand, it's sort of like microphones. Like there's a microphone that I think would be great for the cello, and I just haven't bought it, you know, and stuff like that. Huh. And then on the other end of the spectrum, there's some action figures, like, you know, there's some Predator action figures. They came out with the 100th edition of Predator's action figures recently, and I don't have that, you know, just shit like that. So if you're looking for ways to support us,
I guess I should look at iliami.com more often.
Yes, those aliens are totally having beer about Seattle. Well, Nat, you're going to have to, like, Natasha, you're just going to tune in more often because I wear all sorts of socks. The socks that I bought for myself and all of our groom's peeps for our wedding were all Star Wars socks. And unfortunately, I think those have begun to wear out because I wear them all the time. But like, I've got Emperor socks and C-3PO socks and R2-D2 socks, and I've got these the newest sock editions from Star Wars are these really cool crossover socks that are like Star Wars characters but done in the style of Starry Starry Night, Van Gogh's Starry Starry Night, and those are just cool.
Well,
the internet is a wonderful thing.
It truly is.
In many ways, it's a horrible thing, but it's pretty amazing. I'm not quite sure what I want to play now.
Yeah, I think we're nearing the end because we're going off the rails a little bit.
I like going off the rails. You know what? I'm going to go way off the rails.
Okay.
Sorry, babe.
So I was remembering, speaking of babies being hidden in bags.
What is up with that?
Well, sort of in the same vein. We had a shoplifting incident at House of Musical Traditions a couple years ago, where a couple came in with their baby in a stroller and walked out with a $2,000 violin under the baby blanket. And my eagle-eyed employee kind of saw what happened and confronted them in the parking lot, and we got the violin back, and it's like, okay, yeah. So, babies, man. There's people stealing them, and making the babies steal stuff become a front for their criminal ways. The world.
It just happens.
I was waiting for you to do whatever you're doing. I guess it's a Tom Waits thing.
Doesn't matter. A dream of love or a dream of lies, we're all gonna be the same place when we die. Your spirit don't leave knowing your face or your name. The wind through your bones is all that remains. All gonna be. Yeah, yeah. All gonna be. Yeah, yeah. We're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah. Say we're all gonna be just dirt in the ground. The quill from a buzzard. Blood writes the word. And I need to know, am I the sky or the bird? 'Cause hell is boiling over. Heaven is full. Chained to this world. We've all got to pull. Dirt in the say we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah. Say we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah. Say we're all gonna be. Just dirt. The killer was smiling. Nerves made of stone. He climbed the stairs. The gallows groaned. People's hearts were pounding. They were throbbing, they were red. He swung out over the crowd. For the hangman, he said, we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah. I say we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah. I say we're all gonna be. Just dirt in the ground. The king slew Abel. Killed him with a stone. The sky cracked open. The thunder groaned. Along a river of flesh, can these dry bones live? Take a king or a beggar, the answer they'll give. Say we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah. I say we're all
say we're all gonna be just dirt on the ground. Now I'm depressed.
Damn it, Tom Waits. Writing the depressing songs. He wrote Picture in a Frame, though, which is a nice love
It's
song.
So lovely, so lovely, so lovely. Thanks, Cliff.
It
All
is a
right.
cello, but this is an odd-looking cello, electric cello. Thank you, Ben.
Well, that's just turned
Rob
way
is
too
making things vibrate in the room.
loud. It's good for the neighbors. Well, how do you want to wrap up? We should probably wrap up soon.
Yeah.
Do you want to wrap up? Do you want to say? You want it to stay depressing?
I mean, not particularly, but we are Illy Amy, so you know. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Again, this was just sort of our thing was canceled, so we're gonna do another thing. And thank you for hanging with us. Please join us next Wednesday for the special Wednesday.
Where's my?
Quartet show with Rowan Corbett. We have not gotten to play in the same room with him since the summer. So you can go to imtfolk.org to get tickets for that. It's 7:30 on Wednesday. We normally start at 7, so it's a little bit later.
Gives us time to get there and sound check. Someone else is going to be pressing the buttons.
Here comes that link in the comments. Yeah, it's a world-class recording studio, Tonal Park, in Tacoma Park, right near House of Musical Traditions. And it'll be good.
Someone's been going in circles. Oh well, who cares? It's fine.
You're a mess, but I love you.
Oh. This is the hair. My hair is nice.
It is nice. It's getting a little staticky on the back there, but admiring it. This is a song called Slight Departure.
I think this is going to be our last song of the night. This is not a song about Kristen Jones, but it is a song that I love playing with Kristen Jones, and I think it may have been one of the first ones where I was like, this locked with Kristen Jones. It is one of the songs that I didn't realize wasn't fully written until Kristen added her part.
Aww, thank you.
But I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me by the collar. It's all what a kiss could mean. It's departure with a promise. My fellow passengers are discontent. The FAA has much to say. It's too much baggage anyway. Put me out of line and have your way with me and throw me back again. I am no danger after all. It's what you get for looking at a place and seeming, well, hell, oh, so excited before dawn. And if I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about delays. Well, I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me with her je ne sais quoi, but I know, well, oh, what one could mean. It's gonna be a long, hard departure. A harder landing, still the pilot has apologies. I can't hear him for the racing of my heart. They near lynched me on the plane for speaking out of turn. I think I must have muttered something about God. Who could blame me now as the light exploded around?
if I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about delays. Day is coming once again, and people sit in rage, advocating you to what they think. Fingers claw upon the clocks as they try and stretch the time with surgery and perjury and God. I'm so sorry, sweetness, but I booked this years ago, and I'm leaving in the morning for my fight. I got too much on my mind, and now there's someone on my lips. You must be crazy to be ready for my life. Hey, hey, I hate to be late. Hey, hey, I hate to be late. Well, I know I need to leave, 'cause something caught me by the collar. Instead of falling 90 where I'm going, well, Christmas won't find Texas, and back home I hear it's snowing. Give me back the trains, those DCs take their toll on me. I swear to you that I won't make a fuss. Bringing me to stealing concrete, did you feel the want of it for me? Yeah, I know you felt the heat. If that seemed like something other than I am, the dust carved from a mess. These trains, they are like planes, they will let me board regardless of the fireworks exploding in my chest. Hold me in the station, I'm no danger after all. Yeah, kiss me like it's snowing and they won't let us take off. I'm talking trusting slow and sweet. Well, I won't bitch about delays.
Thank you for joining our weirdness on a Thursday.
Oh, poor Kristen Jones. She's just embarrassed. Oh, hey Artem, how you doing? We played your song earlier, the one that you recorded for us, or recording for us. Yeah, I think we're just about done. Thank you so very much for being with us tonight. If you do want to throw anything in the tip bug at paypal.me/Iliami or Venmo at IllyTips. But really, Rob Buttbomb. Dude, you don't even want to know what would have happened. Like, she made this amazing shrimp and grits earlier, and just oh no, it's shrimp everywhere. What?
What she meant to say was...
What I meant to say was, thank you very much for joining us. We are Iliami from Baltimore, Maryland, or at least 2/6 of that. My name is Rob. This is Kristen, and most of you all know that. So thank you very, very much for being with us, and have a lovely evening. I'm going to go play in the snow. I mean, sleet.
Ice.
I mean, bail. This big hail. Are we done? Oh, yeah, I think so. You should probably press that button, because, oh, my God, I'm going to babble. I'm going to play in the snow. I'm going to play in the snow. Play in the snow. Play in the snow. Play in the snow.